we're doing this look today with all of my favorite products from the drugstore going into 2025. Let's get right into it. For primers, we're using these little e.l.f. putty primers. It's nice, you get 3 in 1. The poreless putty primer is the one that I'm gonna use. This one really did make my pores look a lot smaller. And I'll use the matte one in my T-zone. I still need to get the tool for it because I do think that that would make applying it much easier and quicker. The luminous one, I'll just take right on my cheekbone. I am sick of looking for drugstore foundations. For foundation and concealer, we are using this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is the 3rd one that I've had to buy to find my right shade, but I think that this time, I think this one will be the right one. I think I probably put on way too much. I feel like this looks so white on me, and there's no shade in between the one that I had the other day and this one, and like, no, this one just looks too light. I'll be able to make it work with bronzer and stuff, but I'm just so sick of trying to find my right color at the drugstore. Let's again look past the color and look at the formula. You saw my skin before. It looks so good now. My pores definitely look smaller from that primer. Moving on to bronzer, we are using this e.l.f. Contour Palette. I have been using this one for the bronzer. It blends really nicely and looks very natural. You can build it up if you need more color. For me, where I live, that just does not look natural this time of season. So we just keep it very light. If you don't like powder formulas, they do have the same one in a cream version. It might be all bronzers, so not quite that light, but they do have something of this sort in creams. For blush, we are using this Milani Cream blush. This one is the shade Nude Kiss. This is pretty pigmented, so I just try to use a little bit and build up. I love that this one is just like a really natural color. I'm gonna use the setting. I don't even know if it is a setting powder, but we will just take a little bit of that. Use it for down here. Use a little under my eyes. Now we are going to use our Milani Make It Last setting spray. This one is the matte version, but they do have a original one. I feel like not a lot comes out. Like, it's a really fine mist, and so it sounds like I sprayed a lot and just not a lot is coming out. But my makeup is looking really good. I do not wear eyeshadow a lot. I recently got this e.l.f. one that is super, super pretty. This e.l.f. one is the liquid metallic eyeshadow in the shade Moon. I do wish that these stayed on a little bit better. I actually have a eyelash primer that I'm going to be testing out soon. I just want to diffuse it a little bit to spread out the color and not be as bright. Keeping it simple, that is all that we're doing. I need to get an eyeliner from the drugstore. I don't have one, but I need a good recommendation for a brown eyeliner. Eyebrows, we're using this e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow. This one is a little bit thicker, so it allows me to get color all over because I need it with my blonde eyebrows. Moving on to my favorite product as of recently. This is the e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara. This one is just as good as, if not better than, the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. So yes, it is a tubing mascara and it is wonderful, and it's only $7. You will see why it's my favorite mascara in a second. This is one coat of it. This one is the shade Soft Black, but you can make it darker if you do 2 coats. So this is just one coat on both sides. I usually just do one coat. That's good enough for me. I need to get a neutral lip liner as well. My favorite one that I've tried is this Wet n Wild lip liner, but I don't really feel like doing red right now. So we're just going to be using a lip oil. I have all of the e.l.f. ones. As you can see, it sucks how they leak. This one has just been upright and it still somehow ends up on the outside of the bottle. So that part about these sucks, and the packaging is terrible. But the lip oil in them is great. I think I'm gonna use this one today. This one is the shade Rose Envy. This is the final look today of all of my favorites from the drugstore going into 2025. I'm new to trying things from the drugstore, but please give me your suggestions for good products to test or just ones that I might like. Bye.